up, Pink Nations? Pink Metalhead here. If you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and join the family. So today, this video is long overdue. I was supposed to do a Q&A video once I reached 10,000 subscribers. I'm now at 11,000. Well, almost 11,000, I think. But yeah, I'm a little bit late. But I was just waiting for you guys to send all of your questions and stuff like that. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty fun video for me, just so that you guys can know more about me. Who is Pink Metalhead? What am I all about? You know what I mean? Am I a fraud? Like, you know, those questions that you guys really want answered. So yeah, I'm gonna be answering those questions in this video. Once again, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. It means the world to me. Like, I'll get into that later in the video, but I just never thought that my channel would grow this much, so I'm really thankful. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe if you want. And you can follow me on all of my social media. I think I'll put it on this side. Yeah, follow me on all my social media. That'll be really dope. And also, if you want to support my channel and all that cool stuff, just look in the description bar below and you'll get all the information on that. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, so for the first question, so this question comes from Corey Eslick, and Corey wants to know, what area of the country are you from, and when did you get into metal? And he also wants me to do more Black Sabbath and Nirvana reactions. So Corey, I'm from New York, the East Coast, New York City, and I got into metal in middle school. Yeah, I was around 11 or 12 years old. I think we all went through that phase where, you know, we wanted to consider ourselves to be emo or goth or whatever, you know, and I went through that very awkward phase because I didn't want to be a poser. I decided that, you know, I'm not just gonna dress the part. I wanted to listen to rock music in general, you know what I mean, like a real emo would. So I already listened to Evanescence. That was like probably the first rock band that I really got into. And then I did my research, and Evanescence did a cover of Thoughtless, which, if you know about Thoughtless, that's a Korn song. And you know, I was like, okay, this song is awesome, but Amy Lee was like, I love Korn, they're like my favorite band, so I had to check out Korn, and I fell in love. And then from Korn, you know, I got super interested, and I was like, yo, I want to know more about this kind of music. So I went to Google, and I was like, Google, what's a band that's similar to Korn? They gave me Slipknot, and then from Slipknot, it just like continued and continued until I, you know, just started to listen to more and more bands. And then also, there was this VH1 special, and it was a special of the 100 best rock songs of all time, and I learned a lot from that. Like, I learned a lot of history, I learned about different bands, different songs from different eras, and that's where I discovered Judas Priest. Yeah, Judas Priest was on that list, Kiss, Marilyn Manson, Evanescence, Green Day, Roland's band, like there was Soundgarden. Like, that's how I discovered Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun. So that taught me a lot. Okay, so the next question comes from Psychic Andis. Sorry if I butchered your name, but she or he wants to know, hey Pink, do you play any instruments? No. That's just the short answer. I don't play any instruments. As a kid, I used to play the piano. I used to dabble with the piano, but I haven't played that thing in years, so nope. Okay, so next question comes from Curtis Robbins. Curtis wants to know, what's the most expensive thing you've broken, and what social stigma does society need to get over? Very interesting. I think probably the most expensive thing that I've broken, I don't break things easily. Like, I'm not a very clumsy person, but I've definitely broken my fair share of phones, laptops, tablets, you name it. I've cracked a couple screens, broken a couple electronics. So I think the most heartbreaking thing that I ever broke, I didn't really break it, but you know, there was an accident. My iPod Classic, I cherish that thing. Like, I remember one time, like, I was on my porch and it was raining, and I accidentally left my iPod Classic outside on the porch, and it got wet and it just didn't turn on, and it was gone. Like, it was gone. Thankfully at that time they were still selling them, and so I got a replacement, and I spent like weeks trying to put on back the music that I had on it before, because I lost everything. But that was pretty sad. That was really sad. And what social stigma does society need to get over? Oh my god, there's so many stigmas that society needs to get over. I think in regards to this channel, I would say the stigma that people need to get over is the stigma of people of color listening to rock music. Like, get over it. Rock music or rap music or any kind of music isn't just dedicated for a particular group of people. If the genre is good, the genre is good. And if the genre is good, it will transcend all races. So yeah, I think society just needs to get over that. Yeah. Okay, so the next question comes from Brian Holloway. Brian wants to know, he says, Miss Pink, I'm wondering about your new music interest. Also, do I hear a slight accent in your voice? Okay, so any new music interest? That's a really, really good question. You know what the great thing about having this channel is that I always have new music interest. Like, because you guys ask me to react to so much stuff, like when I check it out, I just get super interested in it if it's really good, and like I'm just like stuck on it. Like, if you guys haven't noticed, if you guys didn't see my reaction to Devin Townsend, you should watch it. Like, he is low-key like my new obsession, my new music interest. However, I don't want to check out his music like on my own. Like, I want to like document everything and record everything so I could share that moment with you guys. But like, definitely I'm really interested in him, especially now that I know that he has like so many different like side projects and stuff. So I don't know, I think that's like really cool. He seems like a really interesting guy. But I have been watching a lot of his interviews and just like staring into his eyes. He's my husband. And as for slight accent in your voice, I don't know, like my background, I'm Caribbean, my parents are Jamaican. I'm from New York, I'm from New York City. There's so many different accents going on around here, so I'm sure I'm influenced by like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, sometimes you may hear me have some sort of accent. I can't tell you what it is because I'm influenced by so many different cultures here in the city, but I don't know. If someone wants to know what's my actual favorite band so far that I've reacted to, oh wow, that's like really, really hard. I'll definitely say that Alice in Chains was literally my first reaction. that I did was to Alice in Chains.
And today I'm going to be reacting to Alice in Chains' Love Hate Love. I've never heard the song before, nor have I seen the music video, so I'm really excited to react to it today.
So they have a special place in my heart. They've definitely been one of the few bands that have been able to really get my emotions, like stir my emotions. I have no idea why I just started crying. So, definitely a special place in my heart because I've listened to more of their work, more of their stuff. But yeah. So Max Paris wants to know, what's your take on the new metal scene? I loved it. I grew up in my childhood, early teens. I loved Korn, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Slipknot, Deftones, Crazy Town. Yeah, I noticed that I listen to a lot of new metal, you know, and I love new metal. I love it. Coming from background of like hip hop, I feel like new metal is like the perfect way to get someone who's into hip hop, who's into rhythm, who's into like grooving. That's a perfect way how to make the transition from rap to rock, in my opinion. Okay, so wow, for my last question, Trip Daddy 66 wants to know, the questions I have are, what takes your breath away? What makes you feel loved? What is it that makes your heart melt and let someone in? Wow. The answer would be this channel. The music that I listen to on this channel takes my breath away. Just the passion that I see you guys have about this music, the love that you guys show me, the love that you have for these artists, the stories and the history that you have, the concerts that you've been to, like just all of that really takes my breath away. And obviously just the support from you guys makes me feel loved. Like, it's such an overwhelming feeling to have all of you guys like be on this journey with me. That and food, yeah. Okay guys, I hope I answered as much of your questions as possible. I know that, you know, there are some haters who also have questions like, are you a fraud, and this, that, and the other, and why are you listening to this music? Basically, my message to you guys is that you don't own this genre, and I have just as much right to listen to this music, to react to this music, to enjoy it, and to love it just as you do. So if you have a problem with that, you don't have to watch my videos. You can just like leave if you have a problem with me, or you call me like a stupid millennial, or you don't know anything, or I don't care. I'm learning. This is my journey. I never said that I was the biggest metalhead out there. No, I'm learning. I still have a lot to know about music and about life. So on that note, I love you guys. Thank you once again for almost 11,000 subs, and I'll see you guys in my next video.